Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lindsey's Little Library. So we're here today because it is Booklist Thursday, and Booklist Thursday is something I do with Sarah over at Sarah's Nightstand. We come to you every Thursday with some sort of book thoughts, ideas, recommendations, something bookish related. So today's theme are popcorn reads. Now, what's a popcorn read, you ask? Well, let me tell you. A popcorn read to me is something that you just can't stop ingesting. You can't stop reading it. You can't stop thinking about it. You just, all you want to do is get back to the book and just gobble it all up. So I have a variety of books that are popcorn reads in my opinion. Now, popcorn read might mean a different thing to everybody else. Like the criteria of what makes it a popcorn read could be different. But these are the ones that tend to grab my attention pretty quickly, and I just can't stop. So first is anything by Rita Sepetys. So the last one that I read, pretty sure this was the last one I read, was I Must Betray You. So it is YA, which does make for a pretty decent popcorn read. It's just something, again, you can just ingest it easier. This one takes place in Romania in the late 80s and early 90s. We have a communist regime that is in charge. And 17-year-old Christian dreams of becoming a writer, but Romanians are not free to dream. They're bound by rules and force. So this talks about what life was like in Romania at this time and how it was hidden from the rest of the world. It talks about how creating this kind of culture of like everyone else is telling on everybody else, like you can't trust anyone, and how life was like for a teen growing up during this. So fantastic read. A must with any type of a popcorny book for me needs to have short chapters. And this one does. They're a couple pages, handful of pages at a time, and you just can't help but turn them one after another because it keeps you going. So that's, I guess, my historical fiction. And then I have, I guess, your contemporary romance, just life books. Class Mom by Lori Gelman was definitely a popcorn read to me. This follows Jen Dixon, not your typical mom. She's a little older. She already has two college-age daughters, and she has her 5-year-old son, Max, who's starting kindergarten. So her best friend and the PTA president basically talks her into being the, I guess, class mom for the kindergartners. She didn't want to do it. She gets talked into it. And it's great. It's so great. It's laugh out loud. It's drama filled. It's snarky as all can be. It's so great. And you just can't help but just eat it all up. It's like watching a reality TV show, honestly. Doesn't have the shortest of chapters, but there's enough kind of breaks in there that it's not too bad that you can kind of just pick it up whenever you want to, but I really enjoyed this book. My next one, Bodies to Die For by Lori Brand. This is one I just read this year. It's kind of a romantic mystery, maybe more mystery than romance, but there's a little romance in here. But the thing that drew me in as far as being a popcorn book for me was short chapters and multiple POVs. So you skip between characters, which I love because usually one character will leave you on a little bit of a cliffhanger and then you have to go catch up on the other two before you get back to them. And pretty soon it's way too late at night for me to be awake and I'm just devouring this book. So this one follows a fitness influencer, Gemma. She is kind of that looked up to golden person of the fitness world, has transformed herself all on her own from her before to her after, and she competes in bodybuilding competitions. Then we have software engineer Ashley, who is overweight, frustrated with her life, looking for change, wanting to get away from all these fad diets and all these things that don't work and don't help. I hear you, Ashley. I'm right there with you. And Ashley is brought into this fat activist club, and basically they're like, we need to go after and remind people that beauty doesn't mean skinny and beauty doesn't mean on a diet all the time, and just kind of reinventing that. And so you have all these characters around this like swirling fitness world, body image world, and some people end up dead. So it was really great, if it can be great. But I really like that. Again, multiple characters, shorter chapters, really great plot that just kind of keeps swirling. Definitely a popcorn book. So then there's obviously popcorn thrillers. It tends to be where people find themselves not being able to put a book down. So I have For Your Own Good. This is a Samantha Downing book. Again, we have multiple characters. We have really short chapters and nice little breaks in there that makes you it pulls you in from the very get-go, and you just need to know what happened. So this one, we follow Teddy. He's won Teacher of the Year at the Belmont Academy. He says his wife couldn't be more proud, though no one has seen her in a while. What happened to her, Teddy? But he can't be bothered with a few mysterious deaths on campus. They're looking more and more like murder. Or he can't be bothered with the student that's digging a little too deep into Teddy's personal life. His main focus is pushing these kids to their full academic potential. All he wants is for his colleagues and the endlessly meddlesome parents to stay out of the way. If not, well, they'll get what they deserve. So good. Samantha Downing is really good. Like, I know if I pick up one of her books, it's going to go quickly and I'm not going to be able to stop it. So fantastic read as well. And then a book I haven't read yet, but Frida McFadden has been one of those authors for me that I know once I start her books, I'm not going to be able to stop. I need to cancel plans. I'm not going anywhere. Kids, good luck getting to where you need to be. I will be with my nose in a book because I cannot stop them. So I've read a handful of books by her. This is her newest one, The Boyfriend. She's looking for the perfect man. He's looking for the perfect victim. I've heard great things about this one. It's actually a gift for a friend of mine. The Frida McFadden books are also most of them are on Kindle Unlimited. That's what I've read, where I've read them the majority of the time. So put a fast-paced, thrillery, mystery Frida McFadden book on a Kindle, and I'm definitely not coming out anytime soon. So highly suggest any books by her. I haven't read a bad one. They're great, but you will get through them very, very quickly. So those are my popcorn books for today, books that you just can't put down, you just can't help but devour. Head over to Sarah's channel and see what she has for us today. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And I will see you next time. Bye.